Our next speaker hails from a small South Texas town. Sarah Yanis found her way to the University of Texas, where she earned a degree in elementary education. She now teaches elementary school at River Vista in Leander School District. During her years in college, Sarah took an interest in fair trade, and she developed an online module to educate people about, of all things, the fair trade issues around chocolate. That led to a summer spent in Ghana, where she served as an ambassador for the Catholic Relief Service. Sarah also is a member of the Just Faith community at St. Austin's Catholic Church, which is where she met Eloise and where she learned about results. I'm eager to hear Sarah's story about her journey to action. Which, come on, Sarah. Please give it a
Thank you, Mark, and I'm eager to tell my story. All of us have moments in our childhood where we came alive for the first time. And we go back to those moments and think, this is when I became myself. It is with boundless joy that I am able to share with you about results and how it's impacted my life. I joined the Austin Domestic Group 4 years ago, August 2009, after learning about results from a very active and inspiring Global Results member of 18 years, Eloise Sutherland. She had invited me to attend an information session led by a Results staff member, Joss Lynn, who had come from Iowa to Austin to motivate others to become involved in Results. It was there and then that I knew I needed to take action and learn how to use my political voice to help make a difference in the lives of others. I, Sarah Yanis, am a product of Head Start. Head Start is an early intervention education experience for kiddos whose parent or parents qualify according to their household income. I am one of 3 children. We were raised by a single mother in Nixon, Texas. It's a southeast rural community outside of San Antonio, not far from Seguin, not far from Gonzales County. My brother and I were both participants in the Head Start program in our hometown. My mom was a full-time working nurse. She was given the chance to be a working mom while we were well taken care of in the Head Start program. Statistics show that Head Start children not only receive educational benefits and health benefits from being participants, but it offers economic benefits and reduces crime in our own communities. I am living proof of what kind of child comes from Head Start, because it provided me the foundation I needed to make me who I am today. I can remember that building where we had class and the meals that were provided to us each day. I remember the teachers and friends I made, because to this day I still know Miss Aguilar and Mrs. DeLeon. And several of my friends, Ashley and Marianne, I still have them as friends today. After completing my years in Head Start, I then went through 13 solid years of public school education at Nixon Smiley CISD, where I graduated in the top 10% of my high school class, and then set off for my journey to college, 4 years at the University of Texas at Austin, where I graduated with honors and got a degree in elementary education, May of 2008. What's now been 10 years in Austin has been great years of life growth. Working with Results has provided me the opportunity to give back to my own community in ways I never thought I could. It has allowed me to be grateful for the start I got and help to ensure that every child gets the same chance that I had. I have had several opportunities to meet with members of Congress. I have not only met with them in Austin, however, I have just recently attended my first Results conference in Washington, D.C., where I was able to share my story and work of Results with members, staff members, and members of Congress in D.C. Results has been advocating for full funding for Head Start for many years. Today, being an elementary school teacher of 5 years, I can say that I know the value of education and hard work. I know what it takes to succeed in our world today. I can also say that Head Start helped me get to that point. Research shows that Head Start is a wise investment for society. The preliminary results of a randomly selected study of more than 600 Head Start graduates in California showed that society receives nearly $9 in benefits for every $1 invested in these Head Start children. Last year, 91,869 children in Texas were served by Head Start and Early Head Start. Unfortunately, with the recent sequestration cuts, 4,410 fewer Texas children are likely to be served this year. I know how difficult that would have been on my own mother if she had been told my brother and I could not attend due to budget cuts. I can only imagine the impact of that statement for families today. As a recipient of support and my newfound passion for becoming an advocate, I will admit that I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into, other than I knew in my heart that there was a reason I was signing up for Results. After being involved, I later discovered that there were many past experiences from childhood until now that all connected together in my passion for wanting to make a difference in the lives of others and help in the fight against hunger and poverty in the world. I thought, wow, my years in Head Start, being a Girl Scout, going from door to door to collect food for a food pantry in my hometown that I didn't even realize people in need were going to get food from, to my involvement to social justice ministries over the past 10 years, to traveling to Ghana and experiencing poverty across the globe, to joining Results and becoming an advocate for those struggling to survive in the world. Results has been many things for me. One, empowering. I am not typically intimidated by many things. When I first started Results, however, I was very nervous about the tasks that we were being asked to do. Write letters, write to the local newspaper, pick up the phone and call a member of Congress. And for those of you in this room who know me, I am not one to be nervous about picking up the phone and talking or carrying a conversation with anybody. But Results helped me alleviate those feelings by the support and education that they provide to volunteers like me. I learned from Results experts like those here in the Austin Global Group, Ann Child, Mark Coates, and Eloise Sutherland. And a special shout out to Jocelyn in Iowa, a key Results staff member who coached me and supported me and continues to support me from the time I started with Results. And to some of the most inspiring teammates my Austin Domestic Results Group, there's 7 of us now, who I could not do what I do without you. Results has also been transforming. We never stop learning and doing. I stand here today to share with you how your involvement with Results can be transforming. I never thought what I learned and experienced as a child, teenager, and young adult would have led me to Results. Joining Results has truly been transforming for me. Results is also cutting edge. It is reliable and researches new information and is always up to date. They provide to their volunteers information in understandable, workable, and doable language so that we can get out there and be a voice for those living in poverty. I can remember my first letter to the editor. It had been published in the Austin American-Statesman last year, September 2012. I spoke strongly about the importance of early education and ending poverty. This, to me, was a true testament to my decision, my dedication in making my voice heard. Results has made me a strong advocate. It has given to me the transferable information to share with others, and most importantly, my members of Congress. And Results does yield results. In the U.S., the pressure our Results activists put on members of Congress inspired them to include the largest allocation ever for Head Start and Early Head Start in the 2009 Economic Recovery Bill. $2.1 billion. As a result, almost 1 million children were receiving services ranging from school readiness to immunizations. In a tough budget environment, we succeeded in efforts to increase funding for Head Start and child care services. I strongly feel that because of having the opportunity to personally participate in Head Start, I am who I am today and am now involved with advocating for others so that they too may be given the chance to know success, compassion, and the kindness of the human spirit. My story is just one of many. Thanks for taking the time to be here this evening to let me share with you my story. I want to remind all of you that Results would not be what it is today without your contributions, support, and involvement. I ask you to think about how you can help make a difference in the lives of those struggling in poverty. Always keeping in mind that poverty is a disease that is curable. I personally believe in the work Results does and the people that are on the ground running, including staff members, volunteers, and donors, to keep Results the advocacy-centered organization that it is. Together, we can all make a difference in some way. That is why I ask you to join me with an open heart to offer a contribution that is comfortable for you today. Without financial contributions, none of this would be possible. Without financial support, there would be no Results. Your contributions are what keeps our staff assisting volunteers, providing materials to groups, offering various forms of communications and advocacy efforts to keep the Results partners informed about actions and efforts being taken every day. This makes sure that our leaders in Washington are aware of the policies that impact poverty, like Head Start, microcredit, antiretrovirals, SNAP. So I am simply asking you to make a financial investment in our work. Please give a gift that is meaningful to you and fits your ability to give. But no matter what you give, we are grateful for your partnership and for you being here today. Your support, either financial or action-based, will help all of us see results for children across the nation so that they too may know the meaning of success, just as I did. Thank you.